Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. It's your girl MyeshiaShantal. I'm finally back at it with another YouTube video. If you're new to my channel, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button below. Go ahead and like my videos. Go watch my other videos. Just spam my account. Yes, I'm back on YouTube. I haven't been on YouTube in like about 6 months. I've just been so busy with schoolwork. I've been super exhausted. Like, I'm always tired, but y'all, this semester has completely drained me. And y'all are probably like, you didn't record any at all this semester. I surely hell didn't, because I was just tired. And so I'm gonna record one, two. So I'm giving y'all the last 2 weeks of school, basically. So just giving y'all a little quick update. And this is for anybody listening to my channel. I'm currently a nursing student. I'm a senior. I'm in my last semester of my nursing program. I have 2 weeks left of nursing school, and then I'll be a graduate of getting my associate degree in nursing. Yeah, so this semester I'm taking MedSurg 3 and transitions into the nursing profession. MedSurg 3 is 10 credit hours. Nursing profession is 2 credit hours. Right now I have an AN transitions, and then I have a BN MedSurg. So y'all, we have been through so much hell for MedSurg 3. We have a completely different profession. This is her second semester teaching teaching at our school, and y'all, she's been the profession from hell. Like, literally making it so hard on us. But that's neither here or there, because we're at the end. We're here. My practicum was on a progressive cardiac unit, which is technically, it's a MedSurg unit, but I do want to let y'all know that your girl has officially accepted an offer from one of the hospitals here in Georgia. I actually applied in February and actually accepted the offer in February too. So I'm taking my NCLEX in June. So I'll have the entire month of May to basically study for the NCLEX. So I'm giving myself 4 weeks. Like, so the first week of June, our last final is finals begin May the 1st and May the 2nd. MedSurg, we have a final Kaplan exit exam. For transitions, we only have a Kaplan exit exam, which tests us over all 4 semesters. So I'm going to be seeing peds, maternity, MedSurg, and then mental health as well. But with NCLEX, having the new gen NCLEX, that's what our Kaplan is going to be over. So I've been exposed to, the new gen style of NCLEX, and since it's on Kaplan, so I think I'll do pretty okay, because I done got better at my techniques and stuff, just because with this new professor, she makes us think more critically. Yeah. But I have practicum on Monday, class Tuesday, work Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and then I have the weekend off. Let's see, what else y'all need to catch up on? My love life is still trash, so that's whatever. I think that's about it. So welcome back, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. I know it's been forever. If you guys have any questions, drop them in the comment section below. Hey y'all, so I'm on my way to this little health fair. I'm about 15 minutes out. I'm supposed to be there at 12:45, but it's 12:15, and I'm arriving at like at 12:30, so be a little bit early. Well, the table's already set up, and we're the last group to go for today. Yeah, I decided to, do a little makeup on my face. I don't be looking crazy in front of all these damn people. But y'all, so tell me why I just got here. Literally just got here, and the shit is over with. I literally drove 45 minutes to get here. Gotta drive 45 minutes back home. And no one in our group chat thought to say, hey y'all, it's over, until just now. Like, just woke up from my nap. I'm about to make me a smoothie, and then I have a flyer to do for a presentation on Tuesday, and then the one-page paper for the event that I attended, but I didn't attend because it was over by the time I got there. So I gotta finish this. Y'all excuse the thing in the background. Waiting on maintenance to come and, change the batteries and fix whatever is going on. And then start studying for my exams. I didn't know how good dragon fruit was. So good. That smoothie is so good. And y'all know dragon fruit is a super food. So, yes, so good. But anywho, let me get back to my day. Okay, so this is my setup. Got my little smoothie. This is my TV, y'all. Then I'm at my desk with my computer. So the first thing I'm working on, like I said, is going to be the flyer. And so what I use is anything that I have to do at school that needs creativity behind it. I always use Canva, and a lot of this stuff on Canva is free. So like I needed a medical flyer, so it has to outline, and ours has to be on the level of a 5th grader. So what I'm gonna do is replace the pictures with smaller kids. My portion is the teaching components, if I'm not mistaken, like the teaching components, what the disease is itself, signs and symptoms, risk factors, that type of stuff. So I'll be including all of that in 5th grade reading level on this flyer. I'll probably change the color scheme, and here's some more. Like, it just gives me different ideas how to do a flyer if it finished loading. I actually like this one too. So this is a cute color. But yeah, it's easy if you need to, if your teacher is basing stuff off of creativity, it'll give you, a little background about it. Okay, so I just finished my part of diabetic ketoacidosis. Let me zoom in. Okay, so I just had to include the symptoms, the causes, and some teaching interventions, educate the patient, educate the family, what to look for, some simple causes, and, all about education. So hopefully this is, okay. It's 5th grade level. Okay, y'all, so I'm in my bed, but I'm doing my notes. So this was what our test was over last time. These are my notes from the test last time, exam 4, as you can see. It was 15 pages. And so what I'm doing is, Dang, I can't even think. But so what I'm doing is I already made these notes since it was last test, and our final exam is going to be over 5 of these chapters that were on our last test. And over here on my computer, I already deleted the chapters, so not going to be on the test. I got to change this to final exam. And so currently I'm at 10 pages, so it went down 5 pages. So like I said, it's only 5 chapters that's on my final exam. And so my notes are like technically completed. So I'm just basically what I'm doing is I'm like rereading the chapters and picking out other information that was not included on the first time that I made this, and what I seen on our last exam, you know, because I know that like this professor, very detailed. She picked detailed questions that can be easily missed because it's so much reading, and if you don't include it, it's just like sensory overload. And so I remember majority of the questions that were on this last exam. And like I said before, she says she are going to do some repeat questions. So it's a possibility that our last exam could be all repeat questions. 40 questions could be completely repeated. And then hopefully that's what she do if she's smart. You know, let's work on her. And it's better for us since we're going to dive a little deeper with my studying. So now I technically have 16 days before this final exam. But yeah. Good morning. I am heading to get me some breakfast from IHOP. Yeah, I fell asleep last night. I couldn't even study really because I was so fucking tired. So I took my ass to sleep. Yeah, I did half of one chapter. It's so bad. But yeah, just about to go get me some IHOP. I did finish, you know, the teaching presentation that we have to do, and then I did finish that paper that I needed to finish. So yeah, only thing that I have left now as far as like turning in assignments, I have none. I have literally no more assignments left. Oh my gosh, I can literally say I have no more fucking assignments left. It is real, y'all. It is so real. Oh my gosh. But anywho, so yeah, I'm just literally studying for the next 2 weeks for really my final exam, because that's the main concern, because I have a final, sorry, the sunlight, I have a final in Med-Surg, a Kaplan exit exam in Med-Surg 3, and then I have my Kaplan diagnostic, sorry, my apartment got a lot of speed bumps, but I have Kaplan diagnostics for transitions. What are you doing? Please get your fucking dog. Jesus. But anywho, so with the Kaplan exit exam and the Kaplan diagnostic test, I can do, you know, Q banks, trainers questions, you know, just to basically, I could do refreshers on all, but it's Kaplan, so we don't know what's going to be on it. So I can try to study for it, prepare for it, but at the end of the day, it is what it is with Kaplan. We are taking the NGN style, so we do get partial credit on those select all applies. We get the case studies, we get the bow ties questions, the priority questions, which I actually like the new gen, because this semester for all of our trainers and Q banks, for transitions, that's the only thing we've been doing NGN style. So our professor actually prepared us for everything that we're doing, and then also just like preparing us for the NCLEX, because I've heard Kaplan mimics the NGN NCLEX, so I'm super excited about that. But yeah, so I'm just about to go get my food and then eat. Maybe watch a little TV before I start to study, because y'all, I cannot eat and then study at the same time. I gotta do one or the other.
And plus, I always like to watch TV when I'm eating. But yeah, I'm just going to get my IHOP. Be right back.
Keep down any food or drinks. That's not good. That's really going to mess with every 4 to 6 hours. If they're showing up as moderate or high instead of like trace or 0, then that's a medical emergency and you need to call 911 or go straight to the emergency room. And unfortunately, DKA can lead to coma. So any kind of altered mental status, like you're having a hard time staying awake, or if you're confused or having trouble communicating with your loved ones, that's a sign to immediately seek help. And
hey y'all, so it's Tuesday. This video is still going on, but I had class today and I had to present my teaching topic with my group, and had to turn in the paper. And so I think I'm officially, after today, I was officially done with actually like any type of coursework. So now I'm just preparing for my finals. So yeah. And we got a little bit more insight, like for the Kaplan final, the Kaplan diagnostic test stuff. Hey guys, so the Kaplan review session, it was part 1. It was really good. It was really beneficial. It gave us like test taking strategies, like how to, even if we don't know.
Hey y'all, so sorry, I just got finished eating. I didn't want to talk on the screen while I was eating. It's so weird. So I just arrived to campus. This is the 3rd day of the Kaplan review session, and honestly I like the review session just because it's really beneficial. Like, the guy is giving us strategies. He's teaching us how to select the best answer, even if we don't know anything about the topic, or if we have somewhat of the gist of the topic, then we can get our answer. So basically it's called the decision tree. It's a 3-step process. It's step 1 is find the topic. Step 2 is the strategies. Is it like a priority question or evaluation question? And step 3 is the outcome. That's like your answer. And hold on, wait. Here it goes. We have access to Kaplan, so all of this is free for us. There's videos to more in depth what he's going over. So for example, if it's a priority question, meaning that you're going to see What would the nurse do first? Keywords are most, first, initial, next, best, or immediate action. So that's a priority question. And that's a priority action. So with a priority action, you're going to do is going to be assess versus implement, physical versus psychosocial, and then your ABCs. Which honestly, it really is helpful, because if you don't know anything about the topic, if you follow these and it is a priority action, most likely you're going to get this question right. I'm just logging into my Kaplan because just to give you guys an example, because I took I like to implement stuff that I'm learning, so I went and took a Kaplan, like a 5-question exam last night. And it's crazy because those 5 questions, it was a whole case study basically, and the case study consists of 6 questions. And so with case studies in the new gen NCLEX, they're going to give you partial points. The grading is completely different from the old gen, the old NCLEX. And so I actually like the case studies. I like the bow tie, I like the drop down questions, I like the priority client, I like basically everything of the new gen NCLEX, because it actually, the way how I learn, the way I interpret, I can analyze a situation and know what to do, instead of just, I mean, my memory is good because it had to be somewhat decent for me to get through nursing school, to be honest. But I think better by, okay, here's the situation, what do you think is going on, what should you do next? That's how I learn, and that's how I study. And so, but let me go to my performance, because I took 5 questions. It was a case study last night. So out of 30 points, I got 27 out of 30 correct, which I was like, oh shoot, I surprised myself, honestly. I was like, oh, what the hell, because I wanted to incorporate what I was learning in these Kaplan review sessions. Which one is it? Yeah, these Kaplan review sessions, to see like if it actually helped. And oh my gosh, that was not the right one. Is it a Q-Bank question? Oh, okay. So why did I say But so this is how the case studies look. I don't know if you can really. Okay, so it's a whole case study, literally, and then it has nurses' notes and vital signs. Like, it gives you the nurses' notes. Oh gosh, the vital signs, and yeah, so you have to know the normal vital signs, like what's the normal range. It's an adult client, so as an adult I should know what's normal and what's abnormal. But okay, so here's one of the questions. It says, the nurse reviews the history and physical for the client and documents an assessment. Which physical findings does the nurse find most concerning? Click to highlight correct answers. So anything, so basically what this question is asking, what is abnormal? What is the nurse concerned about? So, and it shows you, okay, so this is better. So this is how it looks. So it gave me which ones, well, it didn't give me, the green is the ones that I selected. And so body mass, BMI is 39.2. Everybody knows that's obese, so that's concerning. Skin is dry, no rashes, bruises, or lesions. No, that's normal. Lungs have bibasilar crackles. Even if it just said crackles, that's normal. That's abnormal, because that means there's fluid backing up to the lungs. Significant tenderness at costovertebral. I don't want any type of tenderness there, because it means there's some type of, oh, that's on your back, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's on your back, because that can indicate something's wrong with the kidneys. Oh yeah, I remember that as a sign and symptom of something with kidneys. And then pitting edema, you don't want pitting edema. So you get what I'm saying? It just tells you to highlight which ones are the most concerning, and I highlighted every one that I think is most concerning, and I got all of them correct. So going to the next question, and it shows you the explanation too. So this is how it looks. It's just asking For each assessment, click to specify what the finding is associated with the disease process of hypertension, heart failure, type 2 diabetes, and chronic kidney disease. So what I really like about this part, just like how they're doing the scoring. See, I put for hypertension is obese. I didn't put heart failure, but I didn't get it wrong, or I didn't get any points deducted because I didn't select one of the correct answers. You see here how I said for type 2 diabetes, they're going to have a weight gain. That's not correct. So it minus the point, but, oh my gosh. Even though it minus the point, I got 7 out of 11 correct. So I got actually 8 correct, but it minus that point, so I actually got 7. It will not, say for example, if 2 of these answers were correct and you got 2 wrong. It was 2 correct answers but you select 2 wrong answers. It's not going to put you at a negative. It's just going to count. It's going to give you 0 points. And it shows you like the explanation of everything too. And for question 3, it's asking what is the most important for the client to attain, which goal is most important for the client to attain at this point. So I read everything. This client is dealing with fluid overload because of some kidney issues, not taking his blood pressure medication, which affects your kidneys, and his body is retaining that fluid. So, because he has the crackles, he has some shortness of breath when laying down. He doesn't take his diuretics. And so, so again, this is a priority action. What is the most, and, let me see. How the guy was explaining to us, he was just like, okay, so if you can pick an answer and making sure that it's safe and effective, and you can only choose one thing and leave the room, and you think it will work, you know that it will basically fix some of the issues, not resolve all, but fix the major issues. So if you want to decrease fluid overload in this patient who has chronic kidney disease, it's going to relieve that shortness of breath. It's going to relieve the crackles, because fluid overload causes crackles. And the other answers was lower blood pressure. Okay, if you lower the blood pressure right now for the patient is 164/92. It's high, but it's not concerning high. And you got to think about it. He's not taking his hypertension medication as prescribed. So that's not something that I would do immediately. I would do it after. And another one, eliminate back pain. That's not an immediate priority. No. Improve the SpO2. And you can eliminate that answer because the SpO2 is 93. They're technically statin good. I mean, you want it to be 95, but I'll take a 93. Now, if it was 87, that'll probably be one of the first things I'll do, because that's airway, breathing. And so that's how he is making us think. What would you do first? What is the most safe and effective? Which one would give you the best outcome? If I decrease this fluid overload, the crackles are going to be gone. The shortness of breath is going to be better. The edema is going to be gone. The hypertension is going to decrease. So you got to think about it, saying what is the most important to do. So yeah, so it's been helpful. Let's see. The next question, for example, this is another question, one of them I select wrong. So this was a select all apply. It was basically asking, it said, what 4 treatments does the nurse anticipate the physician will prescribe for the client going forward? So we know that the client has CKD caused by uncontrolled hypertension. I knew that they would have to give a diuretic, but as far as what type of diuretic, I wasn't sure. Is another select all apply, and it's asking what does nurse incorporate into the teaching plan, and you see how that goes. So like I said, it explains everything really well, and I did look at the explanations and see it says I got 4 out of 4 right. So as long as you put correct answers, you're going to get points. If you put an incorrect answer, that's when you get penalized with the new gen NCLEX. Like, say if I put number 4, but I put the rest of these are correct. So I would actually only got 3 points because I put an incorrect answer. So yeah. I know that was just a lot of talking just going on, but I just wanted you guys to see like how I'm learning this with the with the Kaplan Live review. I just wish we would have had this information prior to, because I would have been like doing well on my Kaplan exit exams. But now I'm gonna be, taking this information to my Kaplan exit exam. Honestly, I don't think it really helps too much with our regular exams, just because our teacher she asks straightforward questions. You either know it or you don't know it. Memorization or no memorization. So that's how I feel about that. Hey guys, thank you guys for tuning in to my vlog. I know it was super long, but I really appreciate it, you guys, for back watching my channel. I'm back on YouTube. I'll be posting every Sunday at 2 p.m. a weekly vlog, and then once I graduate past my NCLEX, I will be giving more, posting more content, different type of content. But right now it's still going to be basically focusing on nursing school, and then preparing for the NCLEX, and then life after becoming a nurse, and some other stuff. But thank you guys again for tuning in, and I will catch y'all on my next vlog.